Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping back by as always. Today I'm going to talk to you about what does your Pinay truly want from you. I'm going to get down and dirty about this. I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of you not going to like it. I see a lot of these channels, these 70, 75-year-old men with these young girls talking about how great life is and these are the greatest women in the world. Well, I got a different opinion about it. I'm not saying you can't find a great woman in the Philippines, because you absolutely can. But I'm going to tell you, most of them's lying. And I'm going to talk to you about it today. I'm going to tell you what to expect from your Pinay when you get there. So grab your beer, pull your seat up, because I'm getting ready to talk about it. Alright guys, today I'm going to get down and dirty. I'm going to tell you the truth. I see a lot of these YouTube channels, these older men in their mid-60s, late 60s with these young women acting like they have the greatest life in the world. And they probably do. They paying for it, okay? Don't be mistaken. These young women are not searching for older men from foreign countries just because Filipino men are bad. That's not what it is. These women are desperate and they're looking for a better life. And they're willing to give up their youth and their beauty to an older man to have a better life for them and their family. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So when you get in the Philippines, don't expect these women just to fall all over you because you're a foreigner and they just love foreigners. That's not what it is. They're trying to get their self and family out of poverty, and you need to protect yourself, okay? I want you to understand that. I'm not saying that, and I want all Filipinos to know I'm not talking about every woman. You'll see on many videos on YouTube of men getting taken advantage of, and you'll see 1,000 responses. Well, all Filipinos are not like that. That's the man I want. Well, I'm just telling you, most of them is after the same thing, so you got to protect yourself. This is the name of the game. Protect yourself. These Filipinos are not going to tell you what they're after. They're going to tell you they like foreign men because they're better. They treat their women better. They look better. They got pointy nose. They got blue eyes, green eyes. They want a beautiful baby. That's not what it is. I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? I see a lot of these channels. I see all these YouTube channels. I'm going to call them all out. Old dog, new tricks. Only one I've seen so far really is telling the damn truth. And I don't agree with half what he says. Sunshine Shoulders. Talking about, I don't give a damn if she loves me or not. I don't know if she loves me. As long as she does what I asked her to do, we're in agreement. You know. And he's probably the only one that's really making any common sense, because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to find these young women that's got posters on the wall of older men and dreaming of 60, 65, 70-year-old men to come to retire they can be with because they want a beautiful baby with blue eyes. That's not what's going on. You got to protect yourself. These women are going to take advantage of you. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to warn you in advance. There's nothing wrong. Every girl, when I go to the Philippines, every time I go to the Philippines, I take care of these girls, you know. I make sure they have what they need. They eat well. I take care of them. I'm generous to them to a certain extent. I'm friendly. I'm kind. But these women have an agenda. If you don't believe they got an agenda, you've lost your fucking mind. Okay? They've got an agenda. And most of the time, it don't just include them, it includes their whole family. They're trying to find a way out of poverty. And I understand that. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But you got to protect yourself. Okay? So what I do is when I go over there, I'll tell these girls, I'm not looking for a serious relationship. I'm looking to have a good time. But if I find a special woman, then it might involve to something else. But I don't make no promises to nobody. Don't make no promises. I know a lot of you guys are desperate, lonely. Your wives has died. Or you like me, you fucking ugly as hell. And you ain't had a lot of experience with women like me. You've not been anywhere. And you go to the Philippines, or you get on these damn dating sites, Facebook groups, and you got all these beautiful young women ready to fuck your brains out. And they'll do anything you ask them to do. All your dreams will come true when you go to the Philippines. They'll do every position, take it wherever you want to, do whatever you want to do, and you'll think this is the greatest woman ever fucking lived in the world. They have an agenda. Okay? I'm telling you this because my subscribers, I consider you as my friends. You're not a subscriber, you're a friend. I'm giving you a heads up. I lived in the fucking Philippines. I was married to a Filipina. I've been with a lot of women in the Philippines. I've been in a lot of places in the world. Nicaragua, China, Japan, South Korea, Thailand. I've been a lot of places. I'm telling you, you got to protect yourself. There's nothing wrong with helping these women a little bit, okay? You know, if they're going to take the time out and spend with you and all this stuff, you know, you need to help them out. You need to take care of them. Don't promise them the world. I see guys sending these women 1,000 or more a month. Never met them. Never even been with them. Because they're beautiful. And they are beautiful. These women are... I've had some of the most beautiful women in the world message me from the Philippines. Look like Instagram models. And then they start asking me for money right off the bat. You know, I ain't doing that. I know what's going to happen. It's going to get more and more. Their damn water buffaloes are going to be sick. Their mother's going to be sick. Their grandfather's dying. They need money for school. They don't have no rice. You've got to protect yourself, okay, guys? You got to protect yourself. I'm trying to tell you. Now, what I do is I don't get involved with people, women, online until I prepare to go to the Philippines. Approximately, I'm guessing, around 2 months before I go to the Philippines, I'll get online. If I don't plan, I'm not planning on living there, but I visited last 2 or 3 times just for 3 or 4 weeks. I go find, and I tell them, I find a woman online on Facebook groups, and I say, listen, I'm just coming to visit. And I don't lie to them. I don't lie. I don't never tell a lie. I tell them the damn truth. My plan is to live there. That is my plan. My plan is to live on the beach in a nice house. That's my plan. And find a good woman that I can spend the rest of my life with. That is my plan. But I don't plan on getting married. I don't plan on getting married. But if I find the right woman, it may happen. So that gives these women incentive to be the right woman. You know? Now a lot of you guys are not as fucking handsome as I am. I understand it. A lot of you motherfuckers out there are ugly. That's a joke. I'm being funny. But you got to take care of yourself. And you got to lay down law from the beginning. You got to, don't lie to these girls. Don't make up a lot of lies. You shouldn't do that. That's not good. Tell them the truth. I'm not looking for a relationship. If I find the right woman, something might happen. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell all these girls, I've had a vasectomy. I said, I can't have children. I can't provide you with a family. But I'm interested in a long, lifetime relationship if I find the right woman. I don't lie to them at all. I tell them the truth. I tell them my ambitions and what I want. Now, whether I get it or not, that's a different story. They'll say, what's your plan? I'm like, well, I plan on moving to the Philippines. I do. I plan on living on the beach somewhere, looking over the ocean. I plan on finding a woman to live with me the rest of my life. Enjoy time with me. And then that's what I tell them. And I don't plan on getting married. If I find the right woman, and shit happens, maybe I will get married. But I don't plan on it. I tell them, I don't plan on none of this shit. And I make no promises. I tell them, I say, I'm not promising you anything. But the point of this video is, what does this woman want from you? I'm gonna tell you what she wants from you. She's getting out of poverty. Okay? These women are willing to give up their beauty and youth because they know there's no way out. There's no other alternative. Most of these women that you're going to meet online in these dating groups, I know some of you guys are going to say, well, I married a lawyer in Cebu and Manila. I know, I got it. Okay, congratulations. I'm talking about the other 99% of us guys. You probably ain't going to meet that. If you're a millionaire and you got connections in Manila with a senator and all this shit, you may have met a grip. I mean, that's great. That's great. I'm talking about us normal people that living off our retirement savings and Social Security. You're not gonna meet someone in that category. It's gonna be way down below you. If you find someone that's young and attractive, that's not married, and I'm not gonna get into all that. You get involved with a woman that's been married and separated for 10 years, you're putting yourself in a bad situation. I wouldn't get involved with anybody that's been married in the Philippines that does not have papers for annulment. And most of these women, 99% of them, can't afford $5,000 for an annulment. That's what they make in a fucking year. So, these women get pregnant, they get married, they have 1 or 2 kids, and these men are like, fuck it, I'm leaving. And they just get on a boat, go to the other island, start working, start all over. You don't want to get involved with these women. Not because they're bad women. Most of them are great women. They've experienced a lot of pain, a lot of tragedy, a lot of situations, and they'll make you a good wife. But if you're in a relationship with them, it's fucking illegal. So, just don't put you know, and a lot of guys say, why do you get involved with these younger women? Because of that. That's why. Well, you're missing out on a lot of women. You don't know how many missing women you're missing out on. These women are great women. Yeah, they are. I know they are. And you're putting yourself in a bad damn situation. Go for it. That's yours. Hey, you can have those. you know? And so a lot of you guys are like, well, why the hell do you go to Philippines to start with? Well, I love Asians. I'm a small guy. I'm about 5'7", 135 pounds. Most of the women where I live at, they're a little shorter than I am, most of them. But hell, they weigh twice what I weigh. And they're more expensive and they ask for more, and it's damn worse here than anywhere else. And I love Filipinos, don't get me wrong. I'm not belittling them. I'm not trying to put them down. But you have to find equal ground. You have to tell these women, hey, listen to them. I'll take care of you. I'll be good to you. There's an unspoken agreement, okay? I've mentioned this before. There's an unspoken agreement. She knows what you want, okay? You don't want to be with her because there's a reason why you flew across the world to be with a younger woman. She knows that. She's not fucking stupid. She knows why you flew across the world, a 62-year-old retired man, 70-year-old retired man, want to be with a 25, 30, 35-year-old woman. She knows why you're there. She knows what you want. And she'll probably give you what you want. But what you got to do is what I'm trying to tell you is you got to let her know, hey, listen, this is our agreement, the unspoken agreement. I ain't going to give you so much now. I'm not taking care of your whole damn family and your cousins and your nieces and uncles on every island. Okay? We ain't doing this shit. And it's going to cause trouble. Because I'm going to tell you, as soon as they all find out she's with an American man, or some other foreign man from UK, Australia, France, whatever, it's going to cause issues. Because everybody's going to phone in wanting money. You bet your ass on that. So what does your Pinay want for you? Want from you? She wants a better life. She sees no way out of poverty unless she gets involved with a foreigner. She knows what you want. Okay? I don't see a lot of men at 65 years old marrying 60, 65, 70-year-old women. It don't happen. Not much. You see these 60, 62, 65, 70-year-old men, 55 like me. I'm the same now. I'm including myself. I want you all to know that I'm including myself. They don't go over there to find a woman their age. They end up, almost all of them, with women 10, 15, 20, 30 years, 40 years younger than them. And I don't blame them. I ain't got a problem with it. I do the same damn thing. But you gotta let them know, listen, this is what you can get from me. Most of these women, men also, if they make $200 a month, they're doing good. You guys sending these motherfuckers $1,000 a month or more, I can tell you a lot of stories. I've seen guys sending $4,000 or $5,000 a month. I'm not gonna get into all of that. These women get more a month than they get in 2 years. But what I'm trying to tell you, I want you to understand this. I want you to listen to me. These women are with you just for a better life. Okay? 99%. Unless the woman is doing really good, got a great job, she's got her own financial support, good family. If she's not, if she's some woman from the village, the province, Cebu, doing all these damn TikTok videos on Facebook, showing half her body, these are beautiful girls, okay? But if you choose to be with them, you gotta let them know, hey, this is what it is. I'll take care of you when you with me. I ain't take care of your whole fucking family. We ain't married. And you can lead them on a little bit. I lead them on. I mean, you know, they're taking advantage of you. That's what they're doing. They're taking advantage of you. They'll take advantage of them. Tell them, say, hey, listen, you look like somebody I'd like to marry. You know, and they say, well, we might do that. I really like you. I like being with you. Hell, you know, you got to be out for yourself. You've got to take care of yourself. And just remember, I want you guys to remember, this woman you met online, in a Facebook group, a dating site, she's not the only one. If these guys get over here ain't had no pussy in 2 years, for whatever reason, sad reasons, spouse passed away, or whatever reasons, they get over here and they find a beautiful or a halfway decent. Half of these guys I see on these Facebook groups, not all of them, some of them got beautiful women. Half of them got women, I'm like, I wouldn't even touch them with a 10-foot pole. But they married them. I'm like, why in the hell would you do that? Because even their age and how they look, they can still have in it. I've seen women that look like damn models walking down the mall in Behold and Tag Balearian and Cebu. Both of them, I've seen it twice. With women look like models, and they had to be 7 years old, and they was on one was on a cane, one was on a walker. And these women were beautiful. Of course, now they paying for it. I mean, you know. Now, if you stop and ask them and give them an interview, they say, oh, she loves me and I love her and age don't matter, it's just a number. Well, I'm telling you, that's all fucking bullshit. So what you got to do is when you go to the Philippines and you meet these women, you got to lay your laws down. You got to tell them, hey, listen, I'll take care of you when you're with me. We ain't married. I ain't sending home to your damn money to your family and shit. I ain't doing it. That's what I tell them. I say, I ain't doing it. I'll give you a little money. I'll help you a little bit. I'm talking about $20 here and there every once in a while. I'm not taking care of your whole damn family. And if that's a problem, well, then you can find somebody else. You got to lay down the damn law. Okay? If they want to come hang out with you, be with you, you take care of them. Now, once you get married, that's a whole damn different situation. Because her family is going to put the smack down on your ass. They're going to expect some kind of financial obligation from you because you took one of their workers away. Their daughter is a worker. She supports the family. So if you take the worker away, well, then you got to replace that money. That's the way they look at it. You got to replace that damn money. She was able to go out and make $200 a damn month. But now you took her in, she living with you, and you taking care of her, that's great. They don't think of it as like, well, that's great. I'm so happy for my daughter. She got somebody to love her and take care of her and support her. That ain't how the fuck they look at it in the Philippines. You took money away from them. You got to replace it. That's the way the Filipinos look at it. You took my daughter from our family. They don't give a fuck if she's living on a yacht. They want that money replaced. And if she barks back at them, it's like, listen, you know, they ain't gonna send you no money. Well, they'll disown her ass. They won't have nothing to do with it. No, because you got to take care of your family. They'll call her a traitor and everything else. So listen, that's what happens when you get in a serious relationship in the Philippines. What you need to do is you need to go over there and lay the law down at the beginning and tell them you ain't looking for a serious relationship. If something happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens. I'm not looking for it. But, you know, if I find the right woman, maybe something will happen. She asked you what your goals are. Say, well, my goals are to live here, buy a house on the beach, overlooking the beach, in Baraka, whatever. That's your dreams. That's what you want to do. Tell her what your dreams are. But don't promise her nothing, and don't lie to her. If you can't have babies, tell her I can't have babies. If you don't want babies, I don't want babies. If you don't want to get married, tell her I'm not ever planning on getting married. But I'm going to tell you, if you get in a serious relationship, her family and friends are going to expect you to make up for what she's losing and working. So, all right, guys, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm getting down and dirty. I'm going to blow smoke up your ass and lie to you like all these other damn channels. These men on here 60, 65, 70 years old. I can't even remember some of the names of these channels. I know them when I see them. Every man's got a story and all this shit. It's all about money, okay? It's all about money. Old dog, new tricks, all these motherfuckers. They know. They're not stupid. They know what's going on. They're paying for what they're getting. They're paying for it, you know? And I don't have a problem with it. It's a transactional relationship. It's an unspoken agreement. I'll take care of you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And you take care of me and you take care of my needs. I've done it. I ain't got a problem with it. But I don't want you to think that you can just go over here to the Philippines, find you some 21, 25, 29-year-old girl, and she just going to fucking fall in love with you. That ain't the way it works. Okay? So you got to expect, if you want that, that's fine. You can get it. I'm telling you, I've seen men come off damn airplane in wheelchair, and their ankles that goddamn big as my waist. And they have pretty women. I mean pretty women. They can't walk, they can't stand up, and they have pretty women on their side waiting on them to get off the airplane. I've seen it. You can get whatever you want, but it's a transactional relationship. It's an unspoken agreement. Okay? It's almost like a type of prostitution without walking down the streets and being in clubs. These girls assume that you understand what the fuck's going on. I'm going to take care of you, all right? In return, you're going to take care of me. So what you have to do is you have to tell them what you're willing to accept and what you want. You got to tell them in the beginning. Listen, I don't plan on marrying your ass. I ain't take care of your whole family. If you want to come hang out with me and we have a good time, man, you get on a plane, go to Boracay and Sikihor, whatever, wherever the fuck you want to go. We'll have a good time. We'll come back, hang out. And you need to go home, you go home. If you don't want to come back, that's fine, whatever. You got to lay the damn law down. You got to be the man, okay? Because these women will drain you for every fucking dollar you got. That's their only option. That's the only way they can survive. They see no other way out. These women don't have posters of 65, 70-year-old men on their ceilings. They'd rather be with a Filipino their age. But these guys out here driving taxis making $6 a damn day. And they can't help their family, so you're their only option. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a heads up. Be prepared for this when you get to the Philippines. And it ain't just the Philippines. It's other countries. I've been in Nicaragua, many countries. If you get these, I'm from the United States. Even the United States, if you see me walking around with a beautiful 21, 25-year-old, there's probably a 99% chance. Now, it might be 1% that's got a fetish of being with an old man. But 99% chance she's with me for money, for a better life. I probably got her put up in a damn beautiful condo somewhere, paying for a car payment and all this other shit. That's what's going on in the Philippines. So, All right, guys. Well, listen, I thank you of you as my friends. I appreciate my likes. I appreciate my new subscribers, which is my friends. I consider you all as friends. I just want to give you a heads up. You go to Philippines, make the rules up, what you'll stand for. Don't let these, I'm telling you, if you're going to let these women take everything you got, all the money you got, all the money you saved, all your Social Security, all this stuff, you better off just going down to Walking Street and just pay for it when you want to. It'll be a lot cheaper. Because I'm telling you, these women that don't claim to be prostitutes, that don't advertise, that not on Walking Street, Angeles City, they make more money than these girls. Okay? Somebody's always going to be fucking sick. Somebody's always going to be hurt. There's always going to be an issue. There's always going to be a problem. Okay? Don't get on here with these long distance relationships for fucking 2 years, sending $1,000 a month. I've seen too many horror stories. You do if you want to. If you got the money to blow, I mean, if you're a millionaire, got hundreds of $1,000s in the bank, and you're willing to spend that, you might as well just get on OnlyFans. Might as well get on Pornhub. I mean, you're just throwing your money away. All right, guys. Well, listen. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want to tell you the truth. Now, you can believe me or not. I don't give a damn if you believe me or not. I'm telling you the truth. I know when I go to the Philippines what to expect. These women, it's just a game. It's an act. Not all of them. There's some great women in the Philippines. It's gonna be hard to find. There's some good women in the United States. It's gonna be hard to find one that ain't, you got a baby by somebody you know, or dated somebody you went to school with, or been with 4 or 5 of your friends. You know, I'm just telling you. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate my new friends, my new subscribers, and I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Okay? I'm gonna tell you the truth, so you be prepared when you get there. All right, man. Thank you so much for everything. You take care of yourself. You have fun. And until next time,